2026 is the year foldables go mainstream. Not just because Samsung is gearing up for its biggest Galaxy Z Fold refresh ever, but because Apple is finally entering the foldable game. The moment Apple shows up, attention explodes, demand spikes, and the whole category levels up. Samsung knows it, and the Galaxy Z Fold 8 lineup looks designed to ride that wave. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're breaking down the most credible leaks and early certifications around Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 8 family, including a wider ultra-wide model, faster 45W charging, Key 2 style magnetic wireless charging, anti-reflective displays, and the wildest rumor of them all, a creaseless inner screen powered by a new sub-layer structure. We'll talk what's likely, what's still a question mark, and how Apple's first foldable iPhone is shaping Samsung's strategy. Quick note, everything here is based on leaks, certifications, and industry chatter. Specs can change before launch. Let's start with the receipts. 3 new Samsung foldables appeared in the GSMA database. Based on the model numbers, one aligns with Galaxy Z Fold 8, one aligns with Galaxy Z Flip 8, and the third lines up perfectly with a long-rumored wider fold variant. This isn't a flip fee. The numbering fits the Fold family. Naming isn't final, so call it the wide or the ultra for now. The big idea is simple. Fix the tall and narrow feel and deliver a more natural, phone-like cover screen, the wider fold. Fixing usability. If you've lived with Samsung's tall 21:9 cover display, you know the trade-offs. Great reachability, but cramped typing and odd app scaling. The wide model reportedly shifts to a more normal approximately 1809 cover screen, a more square approximately 1818 inner display. Instead of the Fold 7's approximately 6:5, this change matters in real life. You'll get a keyboard that feels normal again on the outside, fewer letterbox or stretched apps, a more tablet-like canvas when unfolded. Better for split screen and productivity. And yes, Apple's first foldable iPhone is rumored to go stubbier and wider too. Samsung's clearly not leaving that UX win on the table. Battery and charging, there's buzz about a 5,000 milliamp hours battery. Realistically, that capacity makes the most sense on the wide ultra model, where there's room to accommodate it without a chunky frame. For the standard Z Fold 8, a giant jump to 5,000 milliamp hours feels less likely. If Samsung also wants to trim thickness and weight, charging is the other big upgrade. Rumors point to 45W wired charging for the Fold 8 series. Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to step up to approximately 60W historically. Samsung keeps Fold charging a notch under Ultra, so 45W tracks wireless charging should speed up too. And the quality of life win is magnets. Built-in magnets for magnetic wireless charging. Think Key 2. So no more special cases just to snap on the chargers. If S26 Ultra moves from 15W to around 25W wireless and the other S26 phones land near 20W, expect the Fold 8 family to sit in that neighborhood. Translation: faster top-ups on the cable, less fiddling with coil alignment on the pad, and fewer compromises compared to slab flagships. Displays: anti-reflective and potentially creaseless. 2 display upgrades could define the year. Anti-reflective coating reports say the Z Trifold's cover display gets an anti-reflective finish, a perk Samsung usually reserves for Ultra phones and tablets. That's a strong signal the Galaxy Z Fold 8 lineup will finally get a R treatment. 2. Foldables need it most on the inner screen, where the crease and plastic layers catch light from every angle. Any AR improvement inside is a big win for readability and glare control. Creaseless display rumor multiple sources suggest Samsung and Apple are testing a new laser-drilled metal plate structure below the panel that reduces or eliminates the crease. If Samsung ships this, it could be the most obvious visual and tactile upgrade the Fold series has ever had. Fewer light artifacts along the fold, a cleaner look, and a flatter feel under your finger. S Pen. Keep expectations low. Whispers about S Pen support are back, but don't bank on it. Samsung didn't add S Pen to the Z Trifold, even with approximately 10-inch canvas. The company has said they'd reconsider S Pen when they can do it without adding a bulky digitizer layer that impacts thickness and weight. So far, no credible leak says they've cracked that. If S Pen returns, it's more likely a future gen surprise than a 2026 guarantee. Cameras. What we need versus what we know camera leaks are quiet for now, which usually means Samsung still tweaking modules and tuning. But if Samsung wants to go big the same year Apple launches a foldable, a few upgrades feel overdue. A. Periscope telephoto, or at least a significantly better 3x zoom, sharper ultra-wide edges, and better low light consistency across lenses, smarter processing for indoor detail and skin tones. Especially on the inner selfie camera used for video calls, a wider cover screen also helps cameras indirectly. Better framing on the front display, more comfortable one-handed shooting, and less compromise when you're not fully unfolded. Hinge. Durability and IP. The quiet essentials outside of headline features. I'm watching the fundamentals. Dust resistance. Any move toward a higher IP rating would be huge for peace of mind. Hinge engineering. Tighter tolerances. Smoother action, less wobble in tent mode, inner layer durability, fewer micro scratches. Better oleophobic performance, improved UTG stack weight. Can the wide ultra keep mass under control if it ups battery capacity? These aren't flashy upgrades, but they're the ones you feel every day. Strategy. Samsung versus Apple in 2026 right now. Samsung owns roughly 64% of the foldable market. That dominance will shift once Apple enters. And Samsung seems fine with it, because a bigger category helps everyone the moment Apple arrives. More people try foldables, Devers optimize apps faster for large. Flexible displays. Samsung still wins behind the scenes by supplying foldable panels to other brands, potentially including Apple. In short, competition forces real innovation instead of slow incremental updates. Timing the Z Fold 8's biggest leap with Apple's first foldable iPhone is just smart. Lineup and pricing questions, a few open questions to watch as launch gets closer. Lineup. Does the wide ultra sit above the standard Z Fold 8 or replace it in some regions? Pricing. Will Samsung hold the base price and put a premium on the wide ultra, or push both up slightly with the new display tech? Software. Better taskbar behavior, smarter split screen defaults, and cleaner continuity between cover and inner layouts would make the wider hardware sing. What's likely versus what's rumor feels likely. 2 Z Fold 8 models, a standard and a wider variant, plus a Z Flip 845W, wired charging on Fold 8, with faster wireless and built-in Key 2 style magnet Sani reflective coating, at least on the cover screen. Likely expanding to the inner panel, still a rumor. Creaseless inner display via laser drilled metal plate. Structure 5,000 milliamp hours battery in the standard. Fold 8 more plausible on the wide ultra, periscope zoom overdue, but not confirmed if Samsung delivers a wider cover screen. Faster charging with magnets, anti-reflective displays, and even approaches a creaseless inner panel. The Galaxy Z Fold 8 lineup becomes the biggest leap the series has seen at exactly the moment Apple amplifies the spotlight on foldables. The result should be better usability, fewer compromises, and a lot more excitement around the category.